It's Friday again. It's Saturday, Sunday work. It's Friday again.
I can't believe it's Friday.
Yeah, I can't believe it either, but it's here. And it's here, well, it's almost over. But I'm Renata Singh. Thank you so much for joining us.
And I'm Kimberly Farah Singh. Can you believe, like we were saying there, it is Friday, but you know, as soon as Friday comes, Monday somehow seems to come around. So I hope you guys get some rest and get, you know, some stuff done, whatever you need to get done, run your little errands, whatever you have to do over the weekend. I hope that you're successful in doing that.
Anyways, Kimberly, it has been quite a week, so much that we discussed here on the show, and of course, we are going to take you through some of those amazing conversations that we had here on the evening show. It's time for the best of the week.
There we go. But on that note, friend, let's go to what's trending in news at 6 p.m. So, PTSC has launched their Ride the Bus and Save initiative. They have posted on their social media a beautiful flyer telling us their prices. Apparently, your safer and most affordable choice for travel to PTSC remains committed to affordable transport for the nation. Our fares cannot be beaten. And they gave you the whole list and stuff like that, right? All the price lists and stuff. But, I mean, it kind of cost effective. From Port of Spain to Shogunas is just $4. You know what I'm saying? And I really like this whole savings thing. I'm all for it. But here is my little thing. Director, you got to come back to me first.
Let me hear if your concern is my concern.
My concern is I have had to rely on PTS in the past.
Oh, God, I feel like we're going on the same...
I feel like I said this already in the show, you know. I remember there was this particular scenario. I'm going to go with one of these scenarios. I feel as though I shared the other one where I would have been going up to UE and I would have waited for the bus in San Fernando and it never came. I shared that story, I think, sometime last season. Here's another story, right, with PTSC. So at one point in time, I taught English as a second language at a school, right? And basically, we decided that was a good idea to take public transport from Shogunas to Maracas. Now, PTSC had just launched an initiative from Port of Spain to Maracas.
And Olive, like normal Trinidadians, was like, yes, we have to be in
No, but the reason why was part of teaching English is being able to allow the students to be able to converse in English. So they were going and they got the tickets themselves and stuff like that. Renata. It was actually a class, basically, right? And we sat there waiting a really long time. It was like about 40 of us.
Wait, you all got to Maracas?
Yeah, we did. We did. So here's what ended up happening. Because it was like 40 to 50 of us thereabout, even though they advertised that they go at specific times and we called ahead and we found out and they say, yes, XYZ, I can't remember what the schedule was. When we got there, they didn't have a bus for us. And we waited for a while and they arranged a bus for us.
Because of the amount of people?
I'm guessing because of the amount of us. It was mainly foreigners.
If it was just you by a lonesome, right? Decide to patronize the people on the bus.
I would have never reached to Maracas. But what we were smart though, we made arrangements for a maxi to pick us back up at Maracas. We just didn't want to venture and waiting for PTSC to pick us up at Maracas,
so
right?
I'm asking if you all got to Maracas.
No, we got to Maracas with PTSC, but we didn't get, we went to go back to Shogunas. We made sure we got a maxi to pick us up. Because that would have been tragic. Could you imagine like 50 persons just waiting for a bus?
Just over the weekend, I was having a conversation with one of my friends with regards to this, and it's the same conversation we were having, although it's very affordable.
It's not reliable.
You pay in, yeah, exactly. It's not reliable. So
I think their slogan should be affordable, not reliable.
They need to fix that though, Kimberly, because this is... There are ways you can fix it. Like I was telling the person, like they could have like an app. So even though it's unreliable, Kimberly, you could at least check, not wait in vain. That's my point. You could probably check and see, okay, right, is a bus en route? You know what I mean? So you know how to move. That's all I'm saying. Just giving suggestions out here. let's take a look at what's trending regionally. And some good news. Barbados Prime Minister has made it on the cover of Times 100. And Kimberly, this is awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It really is awesome. And she continues
to make waves.
Yeah, across, not just here in the region, but across the world.
Yes.
Her name is just out there. Mia Mottley, very synonymous with being very influential across the globe, Renata.
Definitely.
But Times 100 did an interview with her, and this is just a little snippet of it.
The choice of my public life has been to be a lawyer, an advocate, as well as to be a representative of the people. And I say representative as opposed to politician, because I believe that I'm here to represent the interests and the voices. And there's so many who are voiceless, and there's so many who are incapable of action. But if those of us who have the capacity can make that difference in their lives, then the world will be a better place.
We come to Glasgow with global ambition to save our people and to save our planet.
The climate crisis, and I don't say climate change, the climate crisis is real. And the time for climate justice is also upon us. Because if we're going to do the things that are necessary for us to adapt to this new reality, it takes time and it takes money. We have these conversations internationally and in meetings about adaptation as if time is not a problem sometimes. We're at 1.2 already, and look at what 1.2 is doing for us. And you only have to look at our coasts and you see the difference. When we were kids, you'd walk on the beach and you'd have to dodge the cobblers. Cobblers are black sea urchins. You don't see that anymore. I can also carry you to a village in the north called Six Men's. There were people who used to live on the coastal side of the road. For the most part, now most of those houses have gone because it's just too unsafe. We have a saying in Barbados, one blow is kill old cow, which is simply to say one blow at a time, one step at a time. Ordinary people will be who make the needles move, because regrettably too many politicians and leaders are simply not moving fast enough.
This is leadership. This is what leadership looks like.
Ordinary people is going to give us mass movement. Ordinary people is going to give us passion. Ordinary people is going to cause leaders to sit up and say, hey, we've got to respond to this. And we, therefore, are relying on ordinary people to be the conscience of the earth, the conscience of the global civilization.
In the words of Marcus Messiah Garvey, that it is ours to emancipate.
And every time she speaks, Renata, she commands attention.
Yeah, she does.
She's very fluent in her speech, and I always love sitting and listening to her.
Charismatic speaker, Kimberly.
Definitely, Renata, most definitely. She has continued to be an influence to all of us here in the region, and clearly, like I mentioned before we went to the story, to the entire world. Super savings for a super mom. Save money and let mom look great with the best brand at best prices. May is all about mom. Get 15% off Bridgestone and Firestone passenger SUV and 4x4 tires. Let's celebrate the moms with discounts on her tires at Brantec. Get free installation, alignment, and a cup of coffee for mom. Whenever you're ready, we're ready for you. Offer valid while stocks last until May 31st, 2022. Visit us at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chagolas, Mondays to Fridays between the hours of 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 672-8575 or WhatsApp us at 684-3600. Our email is sales@branteclimited.com. Be sure to like and follow us on social media on Facebook, Brantec Limited, Instagram and TikTok at Brantec Limited TT. Get the best deals on the best brands only at Brantec.
Reasons we decided, you know what, we're gonna do a little switch up today is because both Kimberly and I
look alike today.
Yeah, we actually a lot of
like
times
usually people tell us we look alike, and we're like, no.
But today we sat next to each other. I
put the glasses on,
and we were like,
I middle part my hair, and I'm like,
I should have worn my coffee, please, t-shirts as well. Now that would have been, can't believe we will do that one day.
Now you're selling stuff out. You needed to just leave that for you and I to know alone, and then inform the people on the day that it was happening that, well, we would have figured it out now.
Obviously, Kimberly, but it's something we need to try out. I don't know. Do you guys think we look similar today? Like twins? I think
people think we look similar all the time. Not just today.
Right.
There's
Kimberly,
that.
Kimberly, but it's time for us to go to news. Yeah. Let's go to news. We're all excited.
No. I am doing the story. Allow me to have my moment.
I was just going to say, real exciting news.
Right. And that's where you put a full stop. And this is where I come in and say, guys, for all of you people who have been eager to travel back to Trinidad and Tobago, those who are outside our borders right now, and those of you who just went on vacation, the hassle of the TT travel pass, it is no more. No more, I tell you, no more.
But honestly,
you no longer,
it wasn't a hassle to begin with, but okay.
No, for some people who aren't like my mom, she's very tech savvy. So to do that is kind of like,
wow,
problematic. Now, I mean, yes, I could have done it for her. Anybody could have done it for her. But at the same point in time,
put out today. Go ahead, tell your story.
I tell any truth.
Okay, all right.
I speak at the
but
truth.
not all truths are meant for national television.
Well, this truth was because it's real life, and I think a lot of people could actually. They know what I'm talking about.
But
anyways, the point is the TT travel pass is no more. You are still, however, required to present a negative antigen or PCR test before entering TNT. Those tests can be done up to 72 hours in advance, which is kind of interesting, Renata, because for most countries, it needs to be done within a 24-hour period. But that particular protocol has been in place for quite some time. The other part to that is you no longer have to be fully vaccinated to enter Trinidad and Tobago as well. So those were some developments that took place today at the Ministry of Health media briefing.
And that comes into effect on June 1st.
June 1st, yes.
Yeah, June 1st. Now, here's my thing with the TT travel pass. I didn't really, in the first place, I didn't really think it was that much of a hassle. In fact, I liked the fact that certain things were done digitally.
Wait, hold up. I want to know where you're going with this because...
Hold up. Let me tell you a piece now.
All right, go ahead.
Right? But you see, when you have to be filling out forms and things to come back into Trinidad, information that has already been uploaded to a digital system, I have a problem with that. And wait, hold on, before you continue.
Hurry up.
I feel like one of the blessings of this pandemic is that it had pushed us in a digital way in many areas, Kimberly, and I feel like reverting back is a step backward.
All right, I'm going to put back on my glasses for this part, right? Because here's my thing with the TT Travel Pass as well. You could have uploaded anything on that TT Travel Pass. There was no way for that... upload thing to actually recognize that it was indeed or in fact an actual legitimate document that says that a person is negative. 1, 2, nobody checked those documents before people enter Trinidad and Tobago though. Like people would just be coming
actually
and
they do, Kimberly.
Doing what
they
they
do check it. Before you board your flight, they do check it. But what I need to say, right? No, before you, wherever you're at.
Over there, talking about here, when you reach here, people... They come through the cracks in Trinidad already. You remember the lady that come through with
that was way back since Jesus was a little child.
That was under the TT pass, I'll have you know.
Kimberly, listen to this, right? Even I understand your concern as it pertains to that, but I believe
concern because it's no longer
listen. There are many other countries that you still need to upload to various apps and whatnot, right? But here's the thing. I'm not sure if the technology wasn't available to be able to, detect the test part of it, which of course is a concern. I get your whole thing that, you can upload any whole thing. But for example, when I traveled to Barbados, you uploaded between 72 hours before you arrived, and they would send you a document indicating that your information was
processed,
Yes, as opposed to Trinidad. When you come back here, they only verify that information when you're about to board the plane.
But not just Barbados, I know Jamaica as well is doing it. They send you the link to it. You upload your information. You don't have to go filling out forms, physical forms here in Trinidad.
In a nutshell, what we are really trying to say is we're real backward in Trinidad.
But TT Pass no more. That's all.
TT Pass no more.
So Ren, You know, TikTok is always the place where you find these really cool, nice, neat videos, some of them conversation starters, I like to call them. This particular woman, Renata, she decided that she was going to make her wedding dress, which was long. It's a short dress that she could have worn for her honeymoon. And this is basically the TikTok video as posted.
A few weeks ago, I posted on here that I'm going to take my wedding dress, that dress that I love so much. I was debating preserving it, but I have a feeling my daughter, if I have one day, will not want to wear my 35-year-old wedding dress. And I decided to repurpose it, chop it short so I can rewear it. And I'm going to wear it on our honeymoon in Italy this summer. I just got it back from the tailor.
I actually like the dress.
Yeah, I like it, but still, I feel like your wedding dress it's your wedding dress.
Yeah, I get that, Renata, but
you know that, I'm very sentimental, is that the word?
You are.
When it comes to things like that, like
right,
my graduation dress, I still have.
Okay,
I keep things like that.
I still have my high school graduation dress.
But
I still have my
Did you wear it
preschool.
after?
No, but I loaned it to someone.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would
I
just
loaned
keep
it to someone to wear to a wedding because my dress wasn't like over the top.
Mine
decorative or
isn't
anything.
either.
No, it isn't. But yeah, it's still there. I saw it just this week. My high school graduation dress.
I can still fit into mine.
I can still fit into mine as well.
Yeah.
I also have my preschool graduation gown.
Yeah, me too.
I still have my primary school. We wore a dress for our graduation. We didn't actually have like gowns or anything like that. I still have that. And yeah, I keep all those things.
I keep those things. And before we actually showed the video, I told people that I never had a wedding dress. And y'all know that I'm married. So plenty of people probably thinking like, so what you wear to your wedding? I wore a romper to my wedding. I had a beach-themed wedding, so I wore a short romper.
With a detachable...
skirt part. Yeah.
Which was pretty cool, actually, coming to think about it.
Actually,
but so would you ever think about repurposing any part
Hell
of... No?
There's certain things I would not touch.
If you have a daughter, you would want them to wear it?
Hells no. And, I'm glad that woman brought that point up because I feel like I need to stick my nose here. Dear ladies, right? Please. I don't know why women feel the need to impose their sense of style and fashion on others. Listen, you are marrying. If you're getting married now, chances are a good chance that the dress that you choose today will not be fashionable or liked by your daughter 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now. So
agreed.
Don't buy something with the intent. I mean, if the daughter wants and she approaches you and says, Mom, I'd like to wear X, fine. But please don't have expectations like that from your children. I
agree.
I think it's wrong. I think it should not be. I think that's an invasion of...
just individuality.
Yes.
Like you're invading someone's right.
Yes, to choose. And you're putting them in a very funny position because one, they don't want to hurt your feelings, but at the same point in time, they don't want to hurt their own feelings because it's their wedding day. Right. It's their photos. It's them wearing
their memories.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But Renata, a couple persons had commented on this particular video. I just decided that I would have pulled just a couple of them. So basically, a lot of people... One of the running comments that I saw, Renata, was the persons were saying that the pieces of the dress that she would have gotten cut off, she should have asked the tailor for the remainder back so that she could have made like a christening outfit for if she had a daughter and stuff like that.
But why?
I don't know.
But yeah, I get you could have
repurposing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The dress actually really did come out pretty nice, though.
You know what? I'm glad that she was smart enough to take it to a tailor and not
try to cut it herself. Like that would have been a little catastrophic.
Honestly, when you actually before you when you started talking about it, etc., that's what I thought happened. That she cut the dress herself.
No. She actually got a professional.
It was well done.
Calling all farmers, fishermen, and agri-entrepreneurs. The Agricultural Development Bank is offering its flagship product, the New Reality Loan. Get up to 80% financing for any viable business in agro-processing, agri-services, or farming with an effective interest rate of 3 to 5%. The New Reality Loan can assist with business startup, expansion, or product rehabilitation, working capital, debt consolidation, or for the purchase of new equipment. Visit one of our convenient locations in San Fernando, Chaguanas, Sangre Grande, Port of Spain, and Tobago. Come in and we'll make your dreams a reality with our New Reality Loan. Call toll-free 800-4ADB. That's 800-4232, or visit www.adbtt.com. The Agricultural Development Bank, growing stronger together.
Get all your AC needs from Avinash AC Services. We do installation, repairs, and servicing of AC units at affordable prices. Our unit starts at an unbeatable price of $2,700. Contact us at 375-0490 or 767-2896. Avinash AC Services, the comfort boss. But specific mention to the Williams family. Thank you so much for joining with us, and good evening to your daughter as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to, send this message to us. I'd also like to send a special shout out to Nigel Gray. Good evening to you, Nigel, as well as Miss Joyce. Ms. Joyce, who called today. Yes, thank you so much, Ms. Joyce, for being such an avid follower of not just the evening show, but all our programming here on ACTN The Voice. And you know what, Renata, we always love to hear from our viewers. Definitely stay plugged with us. That number 393-ACT, you can get onto us like that. And
or you can follow us on social media.
Or you can do that. You can get to know more about Ren and I and what we do on a daily basis via our socials. So special thanks again to all our viewers. We love you all so very much. But Ren, before we go, one last thing that we have to do is our car tip for today, of course, is brought to you by our friends at Brand Tech Limited. Definitely check them out for all your tire needs. So today we're going to chat a little bit about when should I rotate my tires, because Renata, I didn't know this, but I'm learning here as I go along, right? So rotation means periodically changing the position of each of the tires on your vehicle. And guess how? Let me see if you know an answer. Don't read it. Don't read it.
Okay.
How often should you rotate your tires? Like mileage and thing.
I don't know nothing about mileage, but I can tell you in like months.
Okay. Do you do that?
Like 3 months.
Well, anyways, it's recommended by either the vehicle manufacturer, the tire manufacturer. They'll tell you how often you should change it. Okay. Or best practice is rotating it, at every 5,000 miles. We have to go to our agriculture tip, Renata, for today. So our agriculture tip is brought to you by friends at the ADB. That's the Agricultural Development Bank. Today, it's all about seeds and the information that we see on seeds, the packaging, Renata, when we go to buy them. They're actually really important information on it. The first one is the date. So the year that the seeds were packaged, for example, packed for season 2022 is also found on a packet, right? So when you buy any seeds, look for when it was packaged, because apparently as time goes by, the viability of each seeds decreases, meaning that you will have fewer seeds germinating.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I never knew this.
Me either. I always wondered why they had the dates on it, and I never really paid attention. I was today years old when I knew that.
I never even knew that they had the dates on it. I never made that observation, to be honest with you. Why are you looking at Kimberly?
Anyways, we're going moving over to the uses of weight. So seed packets often suggested uses of uses for the plant, such as containers and beds as winter house plants or trellises, etc. So the number of weights of the seeds is also found in the packet, which is useful in determining the number of packets needed. So, of course, that is something that is always important to pay attention to, how many seeds. To determine how much seeds are in the package, you need to know like the weight of the package. So you know how many plants thereabout that you would be getting when you start the process of germination. And the last thing, last but not least, is the planting directions, right? So seed packets should state when to plant the seeds depending on which region that you're sowing those seeds. The directions should include planting depth, spacing, light exposure requirements, whether or not the seeds should be planted indoors prior to planting outdoors, and basic directions for the care of the plant. So those information on your packets when you buy your seeds is very, very important to ensure that your plants are healthy and happy, and you get probably, if it's like a fruit plant or if it's some form of vegetable, you get a good harvest.
Yep, Kimberly, but on that note, it's time for us to go to a post of the day, and this is brought to you by Avinash AC Services, the cooling specialist.
This particular post of the day really had a little bit of a throwback for me, but this is an upgraded version of Boyo and Kala. Can you see the selfies? Can you see the pictures? There's cell phones in Boyo and Kala now. Yeah. Yes. Take a moment.
Boyo lost some weight too.
He did what?
He lost a little bit of
what?
weight.
Renata, you're a typical Trinidadian. You didn't see somebody in a long time and you're commenting about their weight. Typical Trinidadian.
It's just an observation.
No. I think you're a typical Trinidadian. Okay?
Fighting it out. Thank you so much for joining us. That wraps up all the cool conversations we had for this week.
Put a bow on it. You know, I always like to put a bow on it.
With a bow, yeah. What a way to start this weekend, like Kimberly mentioned when we started the show. Hope you guys have something fun planned, get some rest in. That's very important. It's very
get some self-care in as well. Yes. You know, sometimes we neglect ourselves in the process, and well, if we aren't good for ourselves, then we can't be good for anybody else.
Right, what she said. But we'll see you guys back on ACTN The Voice on Monday at 6 p.m. Ooh, Monday's a holiday.
We got a holiday.
Ooh,
we got a holiday.
Kimberly, we have to sing over the song.
It's a long week.
We have to sing over the song. It's Friday again. It's Saturday, Monday.
Work.
Because we ain't working on Monday.
We ain't working on Monday.
I hope you guys enjoy your long weekend. Continue to stay safe.
Yes, please do.
Yep, we'll see you on ACTN The Voice right here next Tuesday for a brand new episode of The Evening Show. I'll see you then. Bye.
Bye, guys.